I studied them quite a bit in primary school, so no.
Whoa. What's happening, peeps?
The wheels aren't very wheelie.
No.
They're not really good, Jeff.
They're wheelie birds.
Holy shit. Are you just setting... You're setting everything up now. Oy.
Everything's set up bar the stream key, so I was doing that now. I think it's live.
Alright, good luck, bro.
Can someone move me to the commentator's box?
Yeah, I'll move you up now.
Yeah, no.
Oh, here we go.
You're oh no, you're stopped streaming now. So that's cool. Sweet. Good luck. Seeing out if you have any questions. Just make sure you go spectate in the lobby.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
You're
no,
and the title's already been updated, so you're all good. Sweet. Good luck. Seeing out if you
Bye,
have
Gusty
any
Wassy.
questions. Bye, Stebby Webby.
Alright, I'll get you an invite.
And welcome everyone to Tier 2 at Italy. Today I'm joined with Seb and T-Mac.
Hello, hello.
Yo, what's up?
So, just a heads up for those who don't know why Mikhail isn't here. Well, he happens to have a sibling who is currently studying at the moment, so with that, can't really study when you have a Mikhail yelling in the rooms over to you because he's watching some great action. But at the moment it is qualifying, and we have visually 2 Red Bulls, 1 and 2, separated by 6 tenths with Wingman, 15.033 so far. The drivers out in the pits at the moment. Mika and Keeper out of the session already, not seeing times.
They're currently on board with Memphis Reigns, who's on a fast lap right now, coming into second 3.
Just a heads up, Trin, your screen is very black.
Oh no. That one. Alright, sorry about that. Just put it on the wrong one. That should be good now. Got the,
Teething out processes.
Stream Deck out for tonight. But as
Bear with us, this is his first time.
Memphis Reigns does come across the line, and he goes up to P9.
You know, indeed, there's a couple others out on a lap with King J. Rounding the final corner, he's into the pits. He's already done a lap. Saxo as well has completed his. He's in P8 at 16.574. As right now, looking at Kojaki, took down his time. He's got no ERS in his tank, and he'll be calling it in. We've just completed our first runs, 12 minutes through, and T-Mac is also with us, along with Trin. T-Mac, I know you said hello before. Say hello again. Unless you just want to be camera shy.
T-Mac might
Oh,
be a bit
sorry.
outside.
I was muted. How's everyone going? I'm just having some technical difficulties at the moment.
That's alright.
That's all
We've
good.
got
So-
qualifying to iron out these little issues. We're on board with Bandcamp, however, on a fast lap.
Dragging
Coming up
himself.
to turn 14. Very tricky corner this one. Got to hit the inside curb on both corners, and the car does like to spin. So he's managed to get through there pretty cleanly. Coming up to the final corner now. Again, want to nick that inside corner to rotate the car. Does beautifully. Same with the final corner. Again, he's absolutely nailed the final sector. Interesting to see what time he puts up here. He goes to
15.4,
second.
wow. So the
Wow.
Dragon, breathing some fire,
Yeah.
15.49, slots himself up between those 2 Red Bulls. But I do like to point out, Trin, that we have 2 race winners in here from Tier 1 and, well, someone else.
Yes, yeah, it's been a pleasure to win a Tier 1 race.
Are you talking about me?
T-Mac's still yet to do so, but he'll get there
Yeah.
one day.
Almost had it here. In the tier 1
Almost
race.
had it.
Get on.
Well, talk us through your races, because I know it was
Tier 1?
very strong for both of you to it, like up until that last safety car. I know, Trin, you had a lot of issues with your game crashing and whatnot, but
Yeah,
just walk us through that
game
first half of the
crashed
race.
twice today, so that was a bit interesting. We were up in P6 behind T-Mac in P5. It was very quick today. Unfortunately, game crashes sort of ruined it, but I think after the post penalties, I might have got back up to 6. I'm not sure, but T-Mac was P4.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was good for me. I'm actually quite mad at the last safety car coming out because I was in a really good spot, but got that penalty in the second last lap.
Alright, well, Trin, we have Wingman starting a lap. Why don't you just
Yep.
walk us through it as he heads to turn 1, 2, and 3.
Yep, coming up to 4 here. Very high speed corner. You kind of just want to drop down to 6 and lift the brake into 5 again. Really careful on the exit curb. Hairpin's a really tricky one. You kind of want to nick that inside curb to rotate the car. It's done that. Coming up to through 8 into 9 again. Don't want to go wide on the exit. He's just kept it in to Aqua Minerale here. Another really tricky one. This inside curve can turn the car around really easily. He's done a really good job there. Again, coming up into 14, 15. Want to hit these curves beautifully. Just missed the last one there, but he's got a good exit. Coming down the hill to 17 and 18. doesn't quite get out to the edge of the road there, but it's a tidy lap. Oh, he's coming the pits.
Pit.
Must have been validated somewhere. I just seen the
Yeah, he was.
lap
yeah,
is red. Jump on board with
Interesting.
Quantum. It looks like he's starting a lap. Or did he just finish one?
I think he just went up to P2
Just
with
finished
15-1.
Psycho, I believe, is in P4. He's improved in his first sector by 2/10 as he goes through Aqua Minerale. Hops over those
curb there.
curbs. Yeah, massively. One set of curbs you do want to hop over these two, 14 and 15. As you said before, he's purple through the middle sector now, slamming that throttle down over those outside curves as you head down through this final sector on the run down to turn 16, 17 and 18. It's on those outside curves, just chucks the car in, locks up the brakes, so you can just hear that screech of the tyres. Where's that inside curb and slams the throttle down on the outside curb, holding his breath. DRS open as he crosses the line, up into P3.
No, that's not bad.
Very
15
tight up
too,
the
so
top right now.
Yeah, it's
the
looking
Alpha
good.
Tauri in the sister car to the Red Bull, putting up a little bit of a challenge, you'd think.
That's what I let you
Right
guys
up there, but
1 second up on his lap.
yes, I was just about to say that, teammate, before you chimed in so beautifully. Pepsi, the championship leader, very easily in championship lead, 85 points of difference. Next in line, Andocat on 77 points in the Aston Martin. He's yet to set a lap time all the way down in P16 and in the pits. Pepsi rounds the final corner, touches the gravel on the outside. DRS opening across the line into P1.
First
This
one into
qualified
the
session
14s.
is exactly, yeah. This qualified session really heating up, boys.
It's
Looks
going to be
like
really hard.
Sachs is just starting a lap here. See what the Alpha Tauri can do. He's currently 1.6 back from the leader.
So I believe we do want a tyre check right now. All drivers on softs, apart from Mr. Spicer, who has done his, or is currently on medium tyres. His best time, although is on a
Oh,
soft.
and he's
Oh!
lost it. Oh, he's hit the wall.
Just able to hold on
Bit
to
of
it, not
damage there.
cause any. Yeah, might be lucky to scrape away with no floor damage. He did hit that rear wheel in the left-hand side wall, but
Jump on
the
nuts for
time.
a lap. He hasn't set a lap yet. Oh, and he's gone off. This lap's still valid, fortunately. He's got pretty lucky there with the current rules of the game. Normally, if you stick all 4 tyres outside the white line, your lap will be invalidated.
Combat Rat has jumped his way into P5 as there's yellow flags in Sector 1. I believe that's just cars sorting each other out.
They are stationary. That's a
Someone
bit
stopped
awkward.
on the track. What's going on here?
Let's jump to that real quick. Just, I think Mika
There's 2 cars.
and Skins letting each other by or something. Jump back on with
Yeah.
Nut.
Nah.
See if he can
Team McLaren.
finish off pretty strong. Nut's pretty good at finishing, so see how he can finish off this lap.
Professional truth. Oh, whatever. Let's all caution the win. So will Nut. Final corner. DRS open.
P12.
P12.
A lot of room for improvement there.
Well, it's been an interesting case this season so far. He has a P5, a P4, and nothing else to show for it, with a couple of P11s, a P13, a P15, and 2 retirements. He's sitting P13 in the championship, but unless he's been a good backer to Bandcamp, who has been leading the charge with this McLaren outfit in Tier 2. But he's improved so far in this first sector, but we watch Bully.
Purple.
He also improved. Yeah, I don't know how accurate that is, but Bully, one of those drivers. You could, thank you, T-Mac. Bully, one of those drivers, yet to score a point. Well, I think he's the only full-time driver yet to score a point, but looking rather switched on at the moment. Anything's to go by if that Sector 1 is indeed purple. He's missed the apex.
The second
That'll
one was
hurt.
2 tenths off. It was a glitch.
It was a glitch. So
Ah.
T-Mac confirms it.
Great Codemasters, another glitch.
Oh,
Bit of a scrappy lap here from Bully. He probably won't be too happy with himself through that middle sector.
It just seemed like his, the fast corners he kind of had it hooked up, and then these medium to low speed corners he just doesn't quite have a great grasp of the car.
See what he does. Up to P12 still, does improve, just finding out Nut there. 4 milliseconds.
Only just. Yeah.
I think. Okay, Jackie here is on a lap. Oh, he's just invalidated, I think.
He has. So 2/10 up.
Who is that?
It is worth noting that Kajaki's best lap right now is on the medium, so he's at a 9/10 delta.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Kojaki, big one to watch out for at the end, maybe. Still getting.
Oh,
pits
Ando
now.
Oh,
cat.
yeah, Ando P3.
So someone we haven't been watching, did talk about him a little bit. Endocat just pips that Red Bull of Quantum Effect for P3. Crucial. He needs to get back to the pits quickly though, boys, doesn't he? Because this time is running out 3 minutes 40, and we have
Track
cars
evo.
coming out.
Very
Yeah,
strong.
massive.
He's an extremely long pit lane, yeah, 27 seconds in green flag running, so
Hmm
doesn't even
And
include the garage.
yeah, exactly. And it is a fast track, but there are a lot of corners where you can gain time as skins in that first sector. Just lost it.
Oh, yep, he's off.
Never mind that. It's the spice up. Yeah.
Slices up 2.5 tenths.
4/10 now.
4 tenths now. Could be a very big lap. See how he puts
Bit of
together
a-
his final sector. You got
Bit of a
another
dark
yellow
horse
in
this season.
Sector 2.
That might be skins again. Not having a great run of it this season, and Somala hasn't started too well, but Mr. Spicer a dark horse.
That was almost invalid.
He got
Yeah,
lucky there.
very much.
Tires off the road.
Let's see where he goes up to.
P7.
P7.
Very tight in the
P7,
middle there,
I believe.
from 6 through to 8.
You see some cars starting to go out and out laps. A lot of cars in the pits at the moment. They should be leaving very soon.
Jackie's coming up to the line.
Jackie.
Let's see what he can do. Oh no, he fits.
Oh, yep, I think they're all going to come in for their try and quickly put.
They might have enough time here.
Might be a bit tight here,
It's going to be,
Rocco Jackie.
yeah.
It's gonna be very tight. I think they'll be able to do it though.
It's going to be very tight indeed. That timer, it takes about, I'd say, 50 seconds to a minute to get out, so they're really pushing it.
Ooh, King J might get a bit of traffic here out of the pits. Seems he got pretty lucky there.
Lads.
Get lucky indeed. Now King J through turn 2 into turn 3. Looking rather neat so far. Try with a fair bit of pace, is not able to put together a result. Lap looks good so far, very clean. Only sits P10, 10th and a half of a Kojaki. Currently sits in the pits. I'm not sure he will get that lap out, boys.
Yeah, a bit tight there.
No.
Kajaki's
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
quick
no.
as well, considering his lap there's on the mediums. Showing
Definitely
the
not.
soft tyre, but that's just because that's the tyre he's currently driving on.
Ando just gets released from his pit lane. Ah, it's gonna be so tight with Ando.
Oh, they're going to be pushing it. It's hard to be hot in that final run at the end of the section. No flags in sector 2. I believe that may be Psycho or Saxa. It's probably Saxa
Yes, that's
who is on a hot lap.
King
He's
J
turning that
just
to
about 2 tenths right now.
He's
Yeah.
just up. Sure knows that confirmed. As this qualifying session winds down, we're about to tick over to the final minute. King J round to the final corner. Well, not really a final corner. This is the final corner. This little kink right here, turn 19. Jumps up into P9, so still to play for here. As all these drivers get set for their final run. We should stay on board though with Apollo Pepsi, the championship leader. He currently sits on provisional pole through turn 1 into turn 2, braking hard, throwing that car in. You have to really commit. Get that car right, left, over that inside curb, fight it a little bit through turn 4. And run down turn 5 and 6. Oh, he's so careful on that brake and that throttle. A lot of curb indeed. Now he's just going to throw this car into turn 7. Hairpin gets that inside curb. A bit worrying when you see cars take the inside curb because it can unsettle the car under traction. Now on the run down through to turn 8 and then 9. Throw the car in. You just throw the car in at every single corner. There's another corner. Aquaman O'Reilly, turn 11. Brake hard. Get that car rotated in. Be careful not to over-rotate those rears and get your car spinning around. Now, finish this sector. Sector 2. How far is he up? 700ths of a second. Will that be enough? We will see. I believe Wingman is behind him on track, and Wingman is up.
And he's lost it.
He's lost it. He's lost it. But
Jump on board
he's
with Wingman
qualifying
quick.
over. Wingman right now is in prime position to take pole. He's up by a 10th on his lap. Into the final 2 corners, all so crucial. Breaking that Rolex line, get that inside curb as Trin has said. Outside curb or inside curb once again. He's throwing that car. He's
beautiful.
committing.
Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful, as those two have said. DRS open to the line.
And he's
He
pole.
takes pole.
Hang on, Quantum's on a lap and he's 1.5 tenths off.
Quantum effect as well. We also have Combat Rat on the lap. He's about to cross the line, I believe. Combat Rat cross the line, can't improve. Quantum effect now. He's going to hold his breath. DRS open. He crosses the line.
Oh,
He can't pit Pepsi. half a tenth in it. I believe Accelerate's also to across the line as well as Saxa. Saxa to the line, he improved up to P12. Here comes Accelerate, marginal improvements up to P10. Bully as well, he's in front of there, his lap time. So that is qualifying. Wow.
Wow.
That was exciting.
Super
That's so
tight
close.
at the top there. There's Wingman. Our man.
That was a beautiful lap.
Put it on
That
pole.
last sector was really good. That was really clean.
Big from
Well.
the Red Bull driver there. As a Red Bull driver myself, good to see the boys in first and third.
Well, very good result
You couldn't get
today,
that.
especially.
You're right.
Come on.
There we go, we've already,
no shots,
we've already
no
kicked
shots.
off. We've already kicked off.
Can't quite see
Oh.
the Mercedes boys up there, so it's unfortunate for your team.
No, we did the work in the other two tiers.
I'd just like to point out that out of us three, I'm the only one who's run a race today, so pipe down,
Here
please.
we go. Here we go.
What tier?
Yeah.
Let's not talk about it.
Let's not
Okay.
mention the tier. The tiers don't
No.
matter.
It is don't matter.
Who's
Wingman.
game side?
We've already
As we
kicked off.
got here, we
Wingman
are-
on pole. Wingman on pole. Pepsi P2. We have a Red Bull sandwich of that Ferrari. Quantum Effect P3. That's so tight for the top 5 really, with Psycho just there as well. Imagine if he could have improved
Big
more in
result
his lap.
from
He could have been.
Psycho.
Yeah, exactly. Combat Rat in the Williams. He's been a really solid runner all season. P6 with a Spicer half a tenth off him. P7 banned a tenth off Combat Rat. That's a tight battle in the midfield right there. King J in the Hearts. P9 Decelerate in P10. Kojaki on the mediums. P16. We noted that as well. Sorry, P11 on the 16-0. We noted that as well. Unable to get that soft timed in. Saxa, Skins, Bully, Nut. All with times, but P12, 13, 14, 15, not
Mika
able to
and
really
Keeper
get anything
not
out of it.
getting any laps in there. Bit interesting because Mika
Yeah.
definitely was
they
someone to
both-
watch out for. Could have been a top 10 there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but they were both out within the first minute and a half of the session.
Yeah, indeed.
Have we got a weather update for the race?
Oh, I hope it rains.
I'm not quite sure. A wet race in tier 2
Oh,
would be uncommon.
It looks
Trin,
dry.
Just
It
a heads up, it
very
looks dry. Just a heads up, Trin, you are a
definitely-
tad quiet,
Oh.
according to stream chat.
Definitely.
Okay, you don't have to move your mic that close.
So.
No,
But-
sorry. You forget how
While
far
the-
away it is. You can't see it.
well, while the drivers get their fuel underway, get any last setup and strategy setups. Oh, sorry, strategy. Gee, I can't speak today.
Get it
Can I?
out. Come on.
Strategy and setups calls ready. Just a note on P1 because that grid stop points right at that wall on the left hand side in that grass, so it is very hard to concentrate and get a good start.
Yeah, the wheel spin will be mega difficult to challenge Pepsi. Not
Especially-
surprising if he gets into turn 1 first.
Yeah, especially for P1 and 3, sort of in a weird, awkward starting spot there. You kind of got to turn straight away, and in these cars, turning wise, trying to get a great launch is a bit difficult there. Don't want to spin the tyres.
Yeah, someone that's always looking out for on lap 1, Keeper. He's always starting near the back, but somehow he manages to gain 5
Down
or
in
6
down in
every single
17th.
time. Yeah,
Definitely
he always
Right.
manages to find fun positions on lap 1.
could be someone
Great,
to
no,
watch.
I think he is officially the best starter in AFR this season, considering how many positions he gains in the first lap. But just having a quick look at the tyres, all of the top 10 on soft tyres, Kojaki and Saxa P11 12, and Mika P16 on the medium tyres with Skins, Bully, Nut and Keeper. And we have seen so far tonight tier 3 and tier 1. Soft, medium, soft is the strategy to go with. However, we've seen a couple of safety cars, haven't we? I believe 3 in the night, 2 in tier 1, 1 in tier 3. So they could definitely play a part.
I think it was 3 in tier 1, I think. I can't remember actually.
I can't remember either.
I think it was 3.
Very interesting, Kojaki starting on the mediums actually. He showed that he was very quick on them, so he might gain a few positions here on his first stint, especially if he can escape the safety cars. He might be able to jump through the pack later on the soft
It will
tyre.
be an absolute war zone on lap 1. That first chicane, turns 1, 2 and 3, it's almost impossible to go side by side. It would have to be a lot of cooperation from everyone here.
As we
Yeah, it's a
start getting
good
towards
shout.
the grid, we'll let Seb do the honours.
thank you very much, Trin, as these drivers have their AIs take over, get set up. on that grid. Wingman on pole, Pepsi in second, Quantum Effect in third. Don't worry, forget about Andocat and Psycho, and even Keeper way down the line. We'll have to keep on him and how far up he jumps in this 17-man grid for Imola.
Oh, someone's
Here
lagging.
in Tier 2. Someone is lagging indeed.
I think it's Paulie in the Ferrari.
He's had his issues so far. But nevertheless, we wait for him to round off on the grid. Once he gets his car set, we will be underway. As the lights turn on, they flash in front of these 17 drivers. Lights are out and it's time for racing. Looks like the Red Bull of Wingman gets a pretty good start, but look at Psycho's magnificent start. Look at that jump. He's all the way up into P3. He jumps the Red Bull of Quantum Effect as they all head down into turn 1. Looks pretty clean so far. Look at Combat Rat off the track. Oh, he's been spun around.
It's Williams.
That's Combat Rat off the track. Mr. Spice is dropping position as well. He got caught in that, unable to avoid the car. Yellow flags already in sector 1. But also unfortunate for Combat Rat. But look at that start. Pepsi's now fighting Wingman in through the second sector. They are side by side.
Wingman's off!
Oh no! Virtual safety car comes
VSC.
out. Sorry, not comes out.
We have a VSC after a sector and a bit. The pole position sitter, Wingman, out of the race already. Pepsi sitting comfortably in P1.
Psycho up to
magnificent start.
P2.
I just want to
Exactly.
know, everyone just look where Keeper is right now.
P9!
P9.
We
The
said
king of
it.
starts, eh?
We said it.
The king of
8
starts.
spots, 8 positions.
And Cat and Quantum unable to gain a position because obviously Psycho's magnificent start. So him jump from
that was
P5 to P3 and then Wingman spinning out of the hairpin. Oh, that battle was heating up all the way on into turn 8 and turn 9. He drops on the throttle. Expect the VSC to end right now. It seems like he's about to go, but we'll see. Bandcamp also rises up 3 positions. So is King J Decelerate and Kojaki. Mika up 4 as well. Those positions will all be, to be honest, all be gained. They're green. That's Keeper and Kojaki. Keeper's getting his move on. Kojaki runs in the back of him. Keeper nonetheless holds position, gets P8. He's up 9 positions now on those soft tyres. He's on a real charge, boys.
Quantum making a move on Psycho. Oh! Almost around. Beautiful save there. Coming up the hill, bit of a train here from P4 back to P9, P10.
A massive detriment to be at the front of that train. Go ahead, Timo.
Oh, sorry, even Kojaki, Saxo and Mika all in that train, they'll be able to capitalise here, catching up to this one, guys.
And don't forget, no, this
Oh,
really
Keeper's around!
Keeper's around! Oh, he's been out! He's been clattered!
I wouldn't be surprised.
Trying to jump to him is very tricky when the positions keep changing.
He was
Mika out of the race.
Mika's out.
And it's another virtual.
Another virtual safety car.
And this hasn't been upgraded yet. So hard to get in a rhythm when you keep getting virtual safety cars, but unless...
Interesting to see the position changes from the start now after all these VSCs.
That's unfortunate for Mika.
Pity for Keeper, especially after such a brilliant
He
start.
was clattered. He definitely has very bad damage on the floor. Even the rear wing, maybe, because I know he backed into the wall as well.
Yeah, he's in the pits. Probably jump on another set of mediums and try go to hope for another safety car here now for Keeper, I think. Oh, he's got a 5-second penalty.
Yeah, I was about to mention it goes bad to worse for him.
Yeah.
Wing damage, potential floor damage, that's a good shout from T-Mac, and then that 5-second in the pits. He'll have to serve that the next time around. He's essentially serving 2 wing damages, because, well, that's what it's about worth. Bully leaves the session. He's having some connection issues at the moment, as I believe we should be getting underway green flag racing fairly soon. It feels like the right about time, and we should have DRS available to these 15 drivers left on the grid here in Imola.
Very hectic start so far. 2 VSCs already. It's been hard to see who to watch. Oh, Keeper would drive through. Oh no. Oh, it's
Oh, but here we go, Quantum! Goes down the inside of Psycho there, but doesn't get the move done.
Not the only one looking to get a move done. Kojaki down the field with the accelerate, but we should stay on board with Quantum Effect and Psycho. DRS, all the benefit for the Red Bull. He's got so much straight line speed. That's what happens when you're that close.
Gets by pretty
Loops
easily
by.
there.
She decelerate and Kojaki will get a fight on. P7 fight, Alfa Romeo Alpine. Oh, a little bit of switchback from the Alpine right there. Into turn 1 and 2.
Very good move.
Sorry, one to cover off that inside line. Once Kojaki showed that outside line, Sorry, took that, and then Kojaki just swoops down the inside. Nothing Sorry can do. He had already done his offensive move. But we see a bit of a break-up now. We have a midfield fight for P7. That's a 4-car train, and a 4-car train for P2. Pepsi looks like he's kind of running away from things at the front, but all about when the Quantum Effect can hang on to the DRS, and same with Psycho, who is flirting with being out of that DRS range at the moment.
Yeah, Quantum's very close to just missing DRS here. It's going to be crucial for him to try hold on to that, because Pepsi has proven he's a championship leader. He's very fast. Oh, his skin's almost hitting the accelerate there.
Sorry, at the start of the lap, wasn't there a 2-second gap to Psycho? That means Quantum's got 1 second roughly in just one lap.
Yes. Yes, yeah, he's within a second there.
Did he get DRS there? Just dropped out of it maybe.
Potentially could very much come under threat.
Ando,
yeah. Ando using a bit of that ERS. Very hard to regain around here. We've seen that throughout the 2 races. Quantum Effect's at the fastest lap. He's trying to... Yeah, he's really charging, isn't he? He's looking down the inside. He showed the outside. He's gone down the inside. Ando Cat into P3 in the Aston Martin. Got 2 wheels on the grass, as Trin mentioned.
Accelerate as well.
Up there. You can see that Kojaki dropping like a fly at the moment on those medium tyres, unable to match the pace of the soft runners, but Gins nonetheless not really posing a threat at the moment. He's just unable to get too close to him.
Bandcamp getting close to Psycho as well. Psycho might be dropping back a little bit here.
Bandcamp on 20% less. ERS as Bully joins back in the session. Good to see him back in. Band goes a bit wide. That will be a warning, you'd think. T-Mac, you might be able to check for us.
Yeah,
definitely want to try to keep those down. Long race, you know. Late safety car could really put you in the mix here if you can keep all 4 tyres on the black stuff.
Not sure
And we saw.
Kojaki goes backwards.
Well, he's losing positions. He got it. We saw that last lap. Turn 11, turn 12, turn 13. He gets a bit out of shape, a bit wide through turn 12, and that has opened the door for Skins to get through on those soft tines and try and make a charge. But can Kojaki have a run at him? Down into turn 1 and 2. You see Skins just goes deep. Not really acclimated to those
Psycho
tyres.
doesn't have DRS.
Oh, Kojaki round!
Oh, wing damage and maybe even a bit of floor.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
Oh, the side by side turn 1, Band and Psycho.
Band and Psycho.
I jumped back at the wrong time there.
That move was coming for a lap. Band just looked like he had the pace over Psycho. Psycho unable
keep
to...
around again.
Keeper's just chilling.
He's retired.
He's
His wheels off.
I believe we may have a safety car here. Because I've got yellow...
Yellow's in sector 3, which is a bit odd. Not quite sure what's going on here right now.
Oh, no, okay, no, he's driving backwards. Okay.
Oh.
Might be a VSC. I'm not entirely sure though. No,
Kojaki's car is...
It's doing something.
Yep, we'll jump off that.
Oh,
he accelerates
There
round!
we go.
Oh, the safety car is just called as well, as he spun.
So I believe Psycho is host, so the whole time I was watching Psycho and he had to obey the safety car rules, and
Oh, wow.
he lost time to King J, so I think he's lucky in the fact that the safety car has come out at that time,
Yeah.
otherwise he would have lost out to King J's Skins and...
Oh, did he have a
Team out
safety
behind.
car on his
Yeah,
screen?
I think Keeper...
Yes, Pepsi's in the pits. Pepsi's in the pits, and so is Anna Bandcamp. It'll be interesting to see what tyres they go on.
I think hards at this point...
Looks like the mediums.
Surely
I think
the
the mediums
mediums.
can go the whole way.
Yeah, you didn't want to put on the hards, but the mediums...
Yep, ban on the mediums.
Definitely worth it.
Yep.
It's like everybody pitting for the mediums that has pit. Well, Quantum Effect, the only
Quantum stayed
driver
out.
to stay out.
As does Saxa, but Saxa
he's
started
on
on
the
the meds.
Gins onto the hards, so
Skins on the hards. Don't know if that's the right choice.
maybe didn't have the confidence to make those mediums last. We'll see how he progresses on those hards. I don't think he'll be too well.
Spicer on the softs. Interesting
He's looking at a
strategy.
two-stop.
Maybe and Combat I think as well on the softs. I think they're both thinking it
Or-
means might not make it.
I wonder if they have not chosen the right strategy, because the default strategy is soft, medium when you enter into the grid after qualifying.
It's true.
Just wonder if that's the case here. Quantum Effect has caught up to the safety car now with Saxa behind him. Pepsi in P3's got some catching up to do.
It was
and
very
so
good for
the rest of this
Bully.
grid.
He was almost
Very good for
almost
Bully.
about to be lapped there, so he's in the pits now. Probably putting on a set of mediums. I'd like to think softs. Interesting. Might be trying to get his way back up the grid.
That was
Yeah,
also a
don't
big
blame him.
break for Jackie. After he spun and got wing damage, he was almost a lap down at that point.
So
Well-
this is interesting for Saxa here in P2. Probably be hoping for another safety car around the lap 24 mark. Probably suit him pretty good. Softs will definitely make the end from there. But he's going to be under threat here as the guys behind on the fresh medium tyres are definitely going to be quick.
I wonder if they'll be quicker than Quantum as well.
Yeah, well, I wonder when Quantum will pit now, because he'll probably want to extend long and hope for another safety car. So you might see him come in around the lap 15, 16 mark. But he'll have very quick mediums at the end with the less tyre wear, so it'll be very interesting.
Well, another thing to add is the safety car situation. As Miko and I tend to say, and one of our friends says, safety cars breed safety cars, and you turn up the pack and get a bit of a jumble of the field. You tend to get a bit of battling, and that battling can sometimes lead to accidents. And we've had a fair few accidents so far, as I said before.
Bully
we've had
out. Bully is
He's
out.
Well, maybe he's the first to test the rules of the retiring under the pit lane.
Yeah, maybe he
Maybe
is.
so.
A new rule.
I missed that.
A new rule into AFR as of, I believe, last week. You can now retire under the safety car voluntarily and not receive any penalties or warnings for it.
Yes.
Previously, you weren't allowed to do that at all. But let's see a bit of mercy shown to some drivers who haven't had their race to go their way.
Should see a safety
believe-
car in this lap.
Wait, Bully's back. Was it maybe the
No.
same lights? Did he mean to? Was it an AI that crashed?
Not sure.
I have no clue, but his car is out of the race. So we have 13 runners left in this race
Big.
after starting with 17. And I believe that safety car should come in.
Yeah, everyone's
we have
Safety
the
car
lights.
definitely should be in this lap. The lights are still
Lights.
on, however.
Yeah, nothing good coming in.
Just wait. You can see it's very important for those medium, especially Skin's a hard runner, to get those tyres warmed up. I believe this may be a late call. Very late call. But
So
we'll
it
see.
might be going around again.
Yeah, it's going around.
I mean, don't know if this is good or bad for Quantum, really. I mean, he could still duck in at this point, but it is a lot of track position lost. He's chosen not to.
Well, we will be having at least one more lap of safety car running. And
This will be
seems
good
like
for Skins, being able to get his tyres up to temp on those hards. Will definitely be crucial.
very crucial in that. You can just visually see if Quantum Effect is unable to get an ounce of pace on him, Sax is unable to hold up Pepsi in these first stages of the safety car restart. You can just see Pepsi running away with the race, being there no safety car at the end of the race.
Yeah, Sax is probably Quantum's best chance here right now. He really needs Sax to try and hold Pepsi up a bit, try and let him build a gap, but
Oh no.
Was it with King J?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
I
I've seen.
think my game just crashed.
Not
That
again.
is, I will just rejoin.
Well, you've got half a lap of safety car, so you might want to hurry up with that.
I thought I would be clear of crashing as a spectator. Apparently not.
Crashing as a driver.
So we will
While
just
and now
While you're at
quickly-
it,
rejoin.
you might want to just remove that BDE watermark from the stream.
Is there a VD watermark? There shouldn't be.
Yes, there is.
Oh no. I can't
Safety
remove
car
it.
is in this lap.
That will go once I rejoin.
free advertising.
Yeah, free advertising.
Well, it looks like me and you, Seb, no stream.
Alright.
This
Yeah,
restart.
no stream. Quantum
In-game.
Effect just waiting for that safety car to enter the pits as well. Just talk you through this as Trin sorts out his issues. Hopefully, T-Mac, could you potentially get Trin that invite? As
I'm
Quantum
already in,
Effect has
I'm in.
gone.
Oh,
He's
you're
in. Con
Oh,
effect
no.
has gone.
Almost.
This is
And he's somewhat-
terrible timing.
Oh, who is that? And almost.
He's somewhat jumped. Saxa here. Pepsi's all over the back of Saxa. Down this main straight as they head down to turn 1 on the run down to turn 2. Oh, Pepsi using all that ERS Bandcamp all over the back of Androcat. He's looking around the outside of turn 2. He will have that move.
And
Androcat
Pepsi
caught
plays it
napping
smart.
into turn 2 and 3. And look at Pepsi. Pepsi up the road. He's getting all over the back of Saxa into turn 5. Don't tell me you're going to think about this.
Oh,
yes, he
my.
is. What a nice
Wow,
move.
What a move.
Balls on that man.
The respect from Saxa to give him this space on the inside. The gutsiness from Pepsi to make that move stick and stick that car down the inside of the upper tower.
Oh, here
Saxa
comes
under
Van
threat
on the
here
whoop.
from Van.
Oh, yeah, it's better of
The
it.
Dragon. The Dragon showing like he's got podium pace. And he's right behind the podium place of Saxa of P3 in that AlphaTauri. Oh, and you see Saxa doesn't have that pace compared to Bandcamp. Out of turn 12, out of turn 13. Bandcamp having looked down the inside, he'll think better of that though.
Yeah, someone like Ben, he knows the right spot to overtake. Oh, he'll definitely take his time here. And we might
tell
even
you
get
what,
him here
he's
before
thinking-
turn 1.
He's definitely thinking of it around the outside into the the third last corner. Holding it. Saxa's got nothing to fight with. He's sticking his nose in there. Nevertheless, Bandcamp swoops around the outside. This has opened up the door to Andocap for a move on Saxa. Oh, down the main straight. Andocap's pulled to the left. He's not getting any help from Bandcamp though. Bandcamp is giving that slipstream to Saxa. Oh, Andocat on the grass. 2 wheels on the curb. Into turn 2. Who's going to blink first? Neither of them, but Saxa has to back out. He doesn't have that inside line, and he might even give way to Psycho here, his teammate.
Yeah, he looks like he's done so. He's dropping backwards very quick here. It's unfortunate for the AlphaTauri driver.
And don't forget, you got Mr. Spicer and Combar on those soft tyres. King J behind as well. He's got a bit of pace
Oh,
about him. as
decelerates
Pepsi.
round.
Alright.
Oh, it's a hot spot for crashes
It's like
indeed.
he's
But I'll
safe
tell
from
you what,
damage there.
Pepsi's within DRS range of quantum effect here. He's got some serious pace about him, Pepsi. You know, dropped down to tier 2, wasn't confident in himself. He's been performing like he has all the confidence in the world, to be perfectly honest with you. He'll be looking at a tier 1 seat next season, I'm sure of it. He's looking certainly at the tier 2 championship. But nevertheless, he currently sits P2 behind quantum effect.
Very tight in the midfield right now.
Yeah, indeed.
2 packs just starting to form. So I think Saxa's being a bit of a roadblock here. Could be very good help to his teammate. Pepsi
Well,
all over
Pepsi's
the
gotta
back
run.
of Quantum. He's got not DRS yet.
Yeah, he's almost out of the DRS. I don't think he's gonna try and use it much
Quantum
better.
already flashing.
Quantum's tried everything to get... Oh, Andocat, sorry.
Vando.
Andocat Bandcamp. Side by side into turn 2. Bandcamp's got nothing on him. Andocat with a nice move there. 40% ERS to his name. Bandcamp with less than 20%.
What's happened to him? He's just turned 2. Must have had to snap him over, so he's just gone off just after he's passed Saxa as well. That would be very tough for him.
That's unfortunate for him.
That's Kojaki and not so close, but we should look up ahead to Pepsi and Quantum Effect. P1, P2, Red Bull, Ferrari. We've heard that before. Heard that in the early 2010s in real life Formula 1. Between Vettel and Alonso 2 times, 2010, 2012. But right now we're with Tier 2. This is Season 7. And look at Pepsi. Oh, a bit out of
is it
shape.
squirrely?
Yeah, very squirrely. Just trying to fight that car, get it so close to Quantum Effect. He is very well within overtaking opportunity, but Quantum Effect just has enough pace about him.
Oh, it's
the
Nut?
yellow flag is Nut. Nut is around in second
Nut is
2.
around.
Gilbert's place to King J.
And Pepsi will get DRS this lap. It's very good around here.
Not only will he get DRS, Bandcamp is within range of Andocat. At the moment, Psycho looks like it's in range of Bandcamp, but DRS now for Pepsi.
Will he get him
Use any
here?
of that ERS. Quantum Effect is blinking. Look at that closing speed of Pepsi. He might look for a move here. Quantum Effect defends the inside. Pepsi looking around the outside into turn 2. Quantum brakes landed on Pepsi.
Oh.
He nearly shuts off the track. Pepsi saw that coming, and Quantum Effect had to cut the corner to make the position stay his way. Hold P1. Well, he really put the overs out there, didn't he, boys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good
Bit-
defense there.
Probably doesn't need to push too hard here, as he does know Quantum is going to pit soon. This is very high risk stuff. You know, Pepsi's clear for the end. Oh, he's hit him.
Has he?
He's tapped him there. Could be a bit of wing damage.
Jens picks up the 3-second time penalty. Oh, he's nearly tapped in again, I think.
Yeah.
I think Pepsi might just need to be a bit careful here. He doesn't need to push push too hard, as Quantum is going to go to almost the back of the grid by the time he pits.
Maybe it's to try and pass him before Ando gets within his DRS. He's only 1 second behind now.
Well, this is Ando's chance, but I don't think he has a chance. Oh, don't tell me, Pepsi. He's going around the outside into the third last corner. Thinks better of it. Corner effect just shadows him off, pushes him to the outside, but this is his chance.
Oh,
there you go.
He's got to get him here.
Yeah, ERS, DRS, corner effect is nothing. Look at that straight line speed. Ferrari power versus Honda power. Say goodbye. Pepsi in the lead. Corner effect drops to P2, and, well, you can see his race, if he doesn't have a late safety car, is well and truly over, to be honest with you, because he is a pit stop behind everyone else.
Ando now getting amongst it though. He's definitely just within DRS, so we could see a bit of a three-way battle here, but I'd like to think Quantum's probably going to pit this lap. He's starting to drop back now. He'd hate to lose any more time than he probably already is.
That's right.
Just a note.
I'm not even out of the points.
Yeah, and just a note, Bandcamp has dropped on the back of the DRS of Andocat, so Andocat putting in some good times, but not good enough to match the leader of Apollo Pepsi. Psycho sticking with Bandcamp, so that battle for what is provisionally P3 is really heating up at the moment, but Psycho just doesn't have
out
the
of
pace.
DRS as well.
Didn't have the pace out of that, you know, those last two corners of Sector 2, but looked like Band just might have gone a bit too deep through that last chicane. Psycho get into DRS range. You might have to brake late. Looks like he might get it. Oh, he does.
Might get it. Could be on
He's just
here.
held on.
We'll just
Andocat with him.
Ando.
Yeah, exactly. Andocat. Honda effect has no ERS whatsoever. He's been blinking for the past 3 laps. Andocat using what little ERS he has to his disposal. DRS and the outside of turn 1, and he'll have that move done before he gets to turn
Not
2.
done.
So Honda effect. Honda effect. Well, what do you do? What would you
Let's
two
go
do
Jackie
right
around
there?
the outside here.
Oh. Yeah, he got that move done. Nicely called from Trent. I pointed out. But what would you two do right now, considering your quantum effect? I know, Trent, you said you'd probably have pitted lap 14
I
last
think he's
lap.
got to bite the bullet a bit here. He's probably made the wrong call, staying out. Probably just pit now onto the meds and probably pray for another safety car later to pit for the softs and bring him back into it.
Yeah, the different strategy hasn't quite worked today, but he pushes hard, he'll still get some good points here.
Psycho's got a bit closer to Bandcamp here. Might see a move on at turn 1 this lap.
And this is actually for the 3rd step of the podium.
Well, we've got 3 relatively close battles on track. Bandcamp, Psycho. Mr. Spicer Combo Rat on those 2 soft tires. They'll have to definitely pit again. And Kojaki's now into that mix as well. So 2 battles, not 3. Psycho, oh, he might have only just got DRS there. I'm about to find out. And he does. You can see that green line etch up into the middle of the screen. There you go. DRS available for Psycho as Mr. Spicer has pit, so he'll be looking for the undercut on Combat Rat here.
Early call for Spicer, but I think he's just going to maybe get on those meds, let him settle in. So I think Skins is around again.
Yeah, the Quantum saved up
Fortunate
one
for
more
the
lap.
Williams driver.
I think the only way he's coming into the pits now is if the safety car comes out.
Yeah, I think Quantum's got to come in now as Decelerate going for a move on nut for here last point scoring position. So that's big from the Alfa Romeo driver.
Decent season so far for him. He has a P2 to his name as a Portimao's Quantum effect picks up that 3-second time penalty. So, a late safety car might not even help him here because that 3-second time penalty could very much cost him as there is a car around. I believe that's Combat Rat. Combat Rat has spun in the last 2 corners of Sector 2 and that Williams is around now. He'll get that car going. I believe he will have to pit, but he has definitely lost out to Mr. Spicer right now.
That definitely hurts him there, especially on that 2-stop strategy. The last thing he needed was any extra time loss.
Now Band's in the DRS.
Well, I think Quantum's pit finally.
Looking at Band and Psycho, they have a 10% ERS less than Psycho. Psycho on 20%.
Skins off again. I think he might just need to cool those tyres down a bit. He definitely looks like he's struggling.
It's an unfortunate day.
Oh, the Ando's round!
Oh no!
Provisional P2! He's going to
He's
have
gonna
to
be
wait
careful.
for the whole pack to come through here.
Oh, you can see him, it's so tedious. He's just backing up forward and back, forward and back.
No.
He's got to be careful. Oh, so careful not to have
My game has
That
crashed
Williams of
yet
Comet
again.
run into him.
Another spin. Oh no, it's skinned in.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
Ando, and Endocat spun. He hasn't adjusted to those tyres, so Trin gets his game set up again. Skins has spun again. Endocat has spun again. That was in turn 7 and turn 6. And right now, Bandcamp gets a penalty. No, we haven't seen that before. Bandcamp with a 3-second time penalty.
That is very unusual for the Dragon, and normally a man of his track limits, as my game seems to crash at the worst possible times.
Well, it seems he's just. Oh, I don't know if he's got DRS here, but Psycho is just flirting with being out of DRS range. That's the only thing that is keeping him attached to Bandcamp and a chance at P2 at the moment, in my opinion, because Bandcamp's penalty will definitely affect him down the line in some way or another. Meanwhile, decelerate. He's close to Andocat. They round through the final sector. Comerat finally pits from P6. He will fall behind Mrs. Spicer into P12. But decelerating the Alfa Romeo.
Okay, we're back.
Andocat. Accelerate's got Andocat in front of him. Just 4P9, but I don't think anything will come of it. He's a bit far behind. He has no ERS to his name. Andocat has plenty of ERS, and he can go to the end as well. But right now,
Jump on board of decelerating Ando here. No, just hanging on the back as well. Has he got a yellow on sector 1?
it's like it's just a Williams letting
Yeah.
out by, I believe that's Skins.
Just a bit of team camaraderie there. He's letting his teammates through. Hopefully he can try and maybe get back into points. He's a fair way back, unfortunately.
Kajaki's in P4 right now. He has come back from that spin at the last corner.
That's a good mention, because he was, yeah, as you said, nowhere.
King J as well in P6. He's
last corner.
spun a couple of times. Unfortunately, he's got 8 seconds worth of penalties.
And Sachs is still in P5. He hasn't pit yet though. Oh, as he
Saxy gets a 3-second penalty. That's unfortunate for him. He's in a really good position. So he does have to hit. Oh, I think that Skins round again. Not his day. Not his day at all.
Not his day, not his season. Only a P2 of note to his name so far. With the pace we know he does have, and he has shown in the past, he only able to keep that car in a straight line, and when you can't do that, you're not going to be scoring any points anywhere. So closest battle on track right now is Andocat and Decelerate. So Andocat not really able to pull away from the Alfa Romeo driver, albeit he has shown he has a superior pace, but I think that just goes to show how strong DRS is.
Yeah, the DRS around here is definitely pretty strong. A lot of moves seeing. Oh, is that Psycho round?
It is Psycho!
Psycho round from P3.
Band has been given a lifeline.
Very
The driver
unusual
behind
from
him.
the Tauri driver.
Very unusual indeed. The Tauri driver putting the pressure on Band, gave him a penalty. All that pressure's off now. He has spun out of turn 12 and turn 13, and that will see him drop to P4. Jackie he's now up into the podium place, T-Mac. As you said before, great comeback drive from the Alpine driver.
Yeah. Pepsi's absolutely controlling this race, almost 7 seconds ahead. He just needs to
Very
get calm.
dominating drive from the Ferrari driver.
There's been a
Starting
few
to
of those
come-
this season from him.
Yeah, definitely his usual sight.
Well, of the 8 rounds we've done so far, Pepsi, 5 wins to his name, 7 podiums and 1 DNF. That DNF at Monaco after a chaotic turn 1 to turn 2. And no fault of his own really, it's just entanglement, that's what happens at Monaco. Nevertheless, Mr. Spicer, he's got a great run on Nut. Now, turn 1, Nuts can't do anything about that. He's got the move done before turn 2, the braking zone. And Mr. Spicer from Alpine looking to make a comeback.
Not a bit of a sitting duck there, not like she can really do it all. He's got a little bit of ERS on him. A lot more than the driver ahead, so he'll probably get Spicer back in this next lap. Fortunately for Decelerate, he can't quite get Ando as he's got next to no ERS himself. He's just, every time he gets on that straight, it always goes to 0, and it's probably not enough to get the move done.
Well, he did get fairly close to turn 5 and turn 6, backed off a bit just to not run to the back of the Aston Martins. Aston Martin gets a bit out of shape. He also gets 2 of those right-hand side wheels over the white line. That might have been a warning for the Aston Martin driver, and this might have just opened the door for the Alfa Romeo.
Oh, it's a Romeo's round!
I've jinxed him!
He's jinxed him! Oh no! The commentator's curse has striked. Unfortunate for the Alfa Romeo driver there. He was in a really good position.
And King J pits.
Surprisingly.
As
13 left hold.
Skins
Is he-
is off the track again. Fortunately, I
Has
think he's
King
just
J
letting...
potentially seen the tyres and realised maybe they can't make it? Oh, maybe he comes to the 5 seconds.
That's unfortunate for him.
Putting a set of softs on now.
Yeah, he will take those to the end. He's got some work to do if he wants to get back into the points. Obviously decelerate on those 13 laps.
Oh!
All mediums and combat rat. Compound software is sector 1 yellow flags. Is that Skins
Yeah,
again?
Skins
Yeah,
is
he's
just letting
letting
everybody
it go.
through.
That's-
Unfortunate for him. He's not really been able to get his race going.
Good on him though. Yeah, he's not having fun, but he's making sure it doesn't ruin the fun of the other 12 runners so far. We still have Pepsi commanding lead, 7.8 to Bandcamp in P2, who's got a comfortable P2, mind you. Followed by Kajaki in P3, another comfortable podium position right there. Psycho P4, he'll be disappointed at the moment, but the race is not over just yet. 11 laps to go. He
Wonder if
hadn't
Sachs is
found a way onto a podium.
gonna try go to the end here on those medium tyres. He did
No,
pit lap
surely
Well, he
2.
does have a
Oh,
pit.
as you say that.
He has pit?
He has to pit. He has to pit. No, I didn't think he had pit yet. But nevertheless, combat rat. You can see him from that helicopter camp that we just did have. All over the back of decelerate.
Yeah, he's
Three
got the
tenths,
fresh
that's-
tyre here. I think he might get the job done.
Yeah, and Sachs is into those softs, so he'll be looking
our wing
that
change.
late charge. And a wing change, so interesting enough for the AlphaTauri driver. Loses a bit more time in the pits, but combat rats are watch right now. Accelerate's got nothing to play with, and once again another move done before that braking zone of turn 2. And combat rats lost himself up into P9. Is that car off? That
I think
looks like
that's just
Skins.
Skins getting out the way, yeah.
Thought that was nut for a second. I was about to erupt at nut.
Better a what?
We'll leave,
No,
we'll leave that
T-Mac,
one. We'll leave that one.
T-Mac, stop. Fumbled the bag there a bit, but we'll move on.
See if Dizzello got an answer. I think he'll probably struggle to keep in DRS here. With 10 lap, 11 lap difference there on those tyres. I think Comet will pull away. We're very spaced
should.
out at the moment. We might not see too many battles to the end here.
A good time, I reckon, to just jump on board with Pepsi, who's controlling this race rather masterfully. That gap has not changed to Bandcamp at all.
Very dominant race so far. He's kept it clean. You know, the penalties aren't there. Still a few laps to go, so you never know.
I feel like Bandcamp having a Bandcamp drive. Yeah, he hasn't had a podium yet this season, but he has had some very, very strong drives. Come to mind that Monaco race where he was on for a podium and then had that incident in turn 1, so he got down to P5. Unfortunate, but this is his chance. Finally gets a podium that, or I say that, hopefully he gets a podium that he deserves.
Well, he's
Hopefully,
up,
geez, I don't.
he's up 6 positions, so it's very good from himself. And Kojaki up 8 positions as well. So 2 of the podium getters sort of started their race on the back of the grid almost. So I think Skins is around again, unfortunately.
I think Jackie's just very slightly catching Band as well.
Yeah, it looks like it as well. Yeah, you're right, team. I can believe this
Oh,
maybe
Band's pit.
Jackie's first
Band is
podium.
pit.
Oh, whoa.
Maybe,
Whoa.
maybe the mediums can't make the end.
Does
That's
Band
the
not
only
think the
reason why I
mediums
think
can
he
make
did.
the end?
Maybe he's already close.
That's a very interesting call from the McLaren driver.
Yeah,
Not sure if that's the right one.
I don't know about that call.
Very
He
long
must
pit
think
lane.
they can't make it. He must be already close to 50% or more.
He's
dropping-
caught into the pits. He's exiting now. Andocat's in the pits as well. He's
Oh.
not the only one. Andocat must feel his tyres can't make it, so he pits as well. So Bandcamp in the pits, Andocat in the pits. It'll be interesting to see how those two strategies pan out. So they're both going onto the stop tyres. This
Rest
is
of the
rather
drivers
bizarre
staying
considering how
out.
the evening has gone.
Well, what lap did they pit?
I think
Around
it's like-
lap 8 due to the safety car, and I think they got underway around lap 10, wasn't that right? Or 11?
Definitely could have
I think
made
it was
the
like
end from there, I think.
7 and they got underway on lap 10. I think they could have maybe made it.
Those mediums, I think those mediums could have definitely made it.
Yeah. Maybe they know something we don't.
Yeah, maybe they do.
it's interesting to see as Kojaki gets a
Jackie.
3-second. Another one, bringing Psycho back into the clasp of P2.
Yeah, we've got a battle brewing. So Bandcamp pits this lap. His teammate Nut in P7. Oh, he's got Combat Rat for company right behind him, that Williams. 11 lap
And
younger
Jackie
medium
Pitts.
tyres. Jackie
Kajaki
Pitts as well. Wow.
If you're Pepsi, you have to. I think you have to play it safe. Although Psycho might make that tough for him. He doesn't pit.
Very interesting from these guys pitting. I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure what to think. There's 2 cars in the pits actually.
Yes, yes. The gap is not a pit stop gap, and then there's
Unless-
also Quantum.
Kojaki's
With
covering
the-
from Bandcamp, possibly. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Very interesting strategies from all the drivers.
I'm gonna just say I don't think Pepsi or Psycho will
Oh,
pit.
Nut Pitts as well. Nut Pitts as well.
Quantum's in a pit stop range of Pepsi now. Was Quantum the big brain all along?
Well, he
I
did
think-
2-stop. No, actually, did he 2-stop?
No, he stayed out. And
He stayed out at the start. So I don't think he had the faith in those medium tyres to last. Whereas Bandcamp, Kojaki,
This will be
Nut
interesting
likewise
now.
did. Bandcamp, Nut, Kojaki all
Oh, he got a
stayed
yellow.
out.
I think is that Kojaki?
No.
No, that's just Spicer probably letting him by, just making sure his teammate can have a good run at Bandcamp. But I was saying, Bandcamp, Kojaki, Nut pit under the safety car. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, they do pit under the safety car, I believe. And they don't believe that their tyres can last, those medium tyres can last till the end, whereas Quantum Effect stays out and he gets those medium tyres all the way to the end, pitting on, I believe, lap 18 or 19.
Can Ban catch Quantum, I guess now? I guess that's the question. He's got a 6-second gap. He's got 8 lap fresher tyres and a softer compound. And he sets the fastest lap.
If you didn't think so, there's a slight chance he can. It's 7 laps to go till we finish this race. He's got to catch it around, I'd say, 8 tenths, 9 tenths a
Second
lap.
almost.
He was 8 tenths quicker last lap.
They're on
And
the
he was
same
8
amount of
tenths.
penalties.
Confirmation from T-Mac, he is 8 tenths faster than Quantum Effect last lap. These soft tyres will easily make it to the end. No doubt about that. Same with Quantum Effect, his medium tyres will last the end. It's just how will the pace hold up. Andercat sets the fastest lap of the race. He's down in P11. Not been a great evening for him. New South Welshman. But Bandcamp, Quantum Effect both have P2 time for his name. Both fighting for that P3 spot, that final podium place. Oh, it's going to come down to the wire.
Accelerate here. 3 laps versus 18 laps.
Oh,
As
there's a half
King J's
off.
round.
He
Well, looks
smacked
like
the
he's...
ball.
Oh, he's lucky. No safety car there. That
Oh,
definitely would
it
have.
spins right on him.
Skins is around as well.
Well, King J lucky to keep that car running. That's a free position to Annika, who now is in a point scoring position, but still nonetheless not a great spot. But closest battle on track at the moment. Decelerate and Saxa, P8, P9. Alpha
Quantum
Man,
getting
Alpha
very
Tauri.
close to Psycho.
That's a 1.4 gap. Now Psycho's goal here is just to, if Quantum Effect does overtake him, which I think he will, hold on to that DRS range and stay within 3 seconds, which is very doable, mind you. But Decelerate and Saxa, two middle of the pack drivers, P8 and P10 in the championship, they're fighting for P8 at the moment. You look at Saxa's traction, he's got everything in the world. Decelerate once again, throughout the whole entire race has had no ERS to play with down this man straight, and he'll just have to say goodbye to Saxa as Saxa swoops by him.
Yeah, he's
in
got that
turn
one
one.
done pretty easily.
It's worth noting 8 tenths a lap is what Ben needs. He's done it again 2 laps in a row, exactly 8 tenths. But Quantum is going to be in the DRS this lap.
Oh, it's Quantum.
Oh, he's in shape.
Psycho goes left, Quantum goes right.
Did we all just flick to him at the same moment? That was poetic.
Quantum will be getting held up a bit by Psycho now, but he does have the DRS. He should make it easy.
He
work
should
of it.
blow by him pretty easily here.
Yeah.
10 laps difference on the tyres, but Psycho definitely won't give this up easy. We will fight this every inch.
Well,
It
the
is
two
for a
sister
podium.
teams. Yeah, this is for the podium indeed. The two sister teams, Alpha Tauri, Red Bull, Psycho, Quantum
Psycho has
Effect.
a lot more ERS.
A lot more ERS from T-Mac, and you see that advantage that he has, but the DRS is so much more stronger, and the slipstream down the end, Psycho's Quantum Effect into turn 2, Psycho's got nothing to show for it.
Yeah, the DRS is so strong here. Everyone's getting their moves done before turn 1.
He'll have to settle for P3 at the moment. Look how far Quantum Effect's pulled ahead, just in the space of 3 corners, mind you. And Bandcamp has closed in so much on Psycho in the past 3 corners as well. 6 tenths.
Yeah, that's hurt Psycho a fair bit, that.
Yeah,
Vance.
Van pulled 1.7 seconds on Quantum, but Quantum did have DRS.
That looks like 3 tenths in one corner. In turn 7, that looked like he gained 3 tenths and even more on Psycho on the run down to turn 8 and turn 9.
Can Ban get his P2 back? You know, he was
Maybe.
P2 before afford a pit stop? Has he? Both on the same penalties, I believe. Yes, 3 seconds.
Yeah. Will Psycho be able to keep within 3 seconds of Ben, maybe?
Possibly. There's only going to be 3 more laps.
Ben is
Like,
really quick.
yeah, Psycho doesn't look like he has a pace on quantum effect. It's whether he can hold on to Bandcamp now. Obviously different tyres, but
Not getting lapped by Pepsi there. I thought that might have been an overtake coming on.
I think Nut had the DRS open. I think Nut almost did try, but
Oh,
there's been
someone's
been
round. Combat.
It's combat this time.
oh, the Williams driver in point scoring positions, see himself drop down the field. He's only just got the car on him, but only as Endocat gets by him. But Bandcamp, well and truly.
Psycho pulled a couple tenths on him now. I wonder if the band's made a mistake in that final sector.
Maybe.
Well, Band is very low on the RS.
See, Saxa's round. Saxa is round.
Oh no.
Oh, they're tumbling here.
He's got no wing.
Oh yeah, he's.
Yeah.
We'll
That's tough for the Tauri driver.
Is he a puncture as well? No, he's just and he's.
Oh.
I don't think he tried to brake. I can't lie.
That's just insult to injury at that point.
Oh, Band is within a second already. I think he'll be getting a lot of time gain from that.
Yeah, I think he'll get Saxa into turn 1 here, and he'll have three whole laps to try and bridge the gap.
Yeah, less than 3 seconds now between Band and Poncho.
Oh, you can just see how much he gains on him through the last 2 corners of Sector 2 and that chicane or Sector 3. He's within striking distance. He needs to get that move down now if he wants any chance of holding onto that podium position with that 3-second time penalty. Here comes the move though. He'll get this done very easily. He'll get it done well before turn 2 braking zone. Psycho already blinking. So is Band. Band with the DRS. He'll just get that move done even before turn 1. Nevertheless, the McLaren into P3.
Saxa's round again.
Saxa's round again. As you see the yellow flags in Sector 1.
Careful on the rejoin there.
Track. Good on the Alpha Tauri driver. Kept it out of the way of these top runners. Jackie's also in the picture. He's on those softs, but I don't think he'll be able to pip Psycho with time by the end of the race. But he's gaining on him nonetheless. But there's
already bridged the second.
1.1 already.
This will be tight.
Ando passes the accelerator for 7th right now. Very easy.
Very easy, yeah.
Will Band be able to catch Quantum here?
I think Psycho's got to be pretty happy with P4 here, still even, you know, considering he spun. Very good recovery drive from the Alpha Tauri driver and the older tyres as well.
Well, Band is looking like he will snatch that P3.
Nuts just getting the toe from Pepsi here. I think he'll be enjoying this. Someone else's round. Is that Psycho?
It's not. Is it? Oh no, it's Saxa.
It's Saxa. Oh. Getting nervous there. Oh, yeah, he's lost his wing again, I think. Yeah, he's lost his wing.
He's lost it again.
I think Psycho might be under threat from Kojaki here, actually.
Well, you got to keep in mind Kojaki's 6-second time penalty.
Yes.
I don't think he's got anything to fight with, but as I was saying, T-Mac was jumping out of his boots at that.
I think Psycho's going to lose the gap here. He's still got 2 more laps. It's another yellow flag. That's Saxa again.
At the moment right now, Pepsi will be our race winner. Or King J
round as well.
He's got no way.
Nut might take P10. He might.
Nut's got the last point scoring position.
Nut's got a point.
He has. Wow.
Saxa sped again. His day's gone from bad to worse.
So Pepsi is, other than Psycho and Dezelerate, one of the only ones to stay out after the safety car.
Oh, who else is that? Is that combat round? No, I think it's Skins again.
Worst to ugly, eh? Worst to ugly. Oh, Kojaki. Off the track. He might
probably
have
gaining an advantage there.
Yeah, I think that might be reported before. He's got. So, Psycho pulls out.
DRS.
He wants DRS. Yeah, exactly right. He wants DRS. Oh, he doesn't have the speed. Look at how much
Kojaki there.
Yeah, look how much speed Kojaki has. He'll pull away from Psycho. He'll take P4 for now, but I'm not sure about that. Trin, I know you are the head steward, but
yeah, definitely
he's
looked
had
at
to go
there.
off the track. He had to go off the track to maintain speed.
Psycho's lifted there, I think. I think he's realised he doesn't have to fight this one. He's got P4 in the bag here. Kojaki's got 6 seconds of pens and probably even a possible 5-second post-race penalty coming along there.
Well, Pepsi's now running the final sector in what has been a dominant display. When you don't talk about a driver all race because they're so far ahead.
He's obviously done the
no
right
other.
thing.
He's obviously done the right thing.
23 seconds.
Yeah, 3 more corners to navigate. You can't screw this up. He's been leading the championship all season. He's led from race 1, Bahrain. He's going to take another win, the 6th of the season. Pepsi wins here in Imola in Tier 2.
Very commanding
Brilliant
win
display
from the Ferrari driver.
Yeah, corner effect now. Been a good race for him. A 2-stop strategy has just about paid off. He's got Bandcamp behind him. Both of them 3-second time penalties. Corner effect in the Red Bull, picking up important points for Red Bulls in the combined constructors.
Saxes around. Oh no! There, narrowly! I miss. Imagine if he got taken out just before the line. Oh my, what a finish.
That would be a deserved podium robbed of the Dragon. Bandcamp takes P3. Psycho jumps up into P4. Kojaki's 6-second time penalty. Unable to build that gap in that final lap to the AlphaTauri driver. Mr. Spice will be next across the line as he rounds the second last corner. And now the final corner, which is really not much of a corner, just a kink. Across the line in the Alpine for P6. 5 and 6 for the Alpines with Anocat about to cross the line. A disappointing race for the Aston Martin. Decelerate up and down race for him. Spun a lot, but had some decent racing in there.
He's held off Combat
He has held off Combat P8, P9. And that is our race. What a race, gentlemen. That was...
There's some good battles there, especially for the lead at the start there. And unfortunately, it'll be interesting to see what happened to Wingman there. Spinning at the hairpin, fighting Pepsi on lap 1.
Yeah.
Well, a bit of chaos and a bit of good racing. A bit of dull moments as well, but you're always going to get that in a Grand Prix from time to time. Pepsi, our winner, by Con Effect in that Red Bull, and Bandcamp in the McLaren, his first podium of the season. Psycho narrowly missing out on a podium. He had a magnificent drive today with Kojaki in P5. Mr. Spicer, his teammate, rounds out P6 for the Alpine crew with Anocat in P7, Combo Rat P8, Viscerate P9, and Nut killing that last point position for P10. King J, Saxa, and Skins all finish a lap down and all outside the points with Bully, Keeper, Mika, and Wingman all unlucky not to finish the race.
And at least Ando got the fastest lap there. A bit of a consolation after his spin there at turn 4. It's unfortunate for the Aston Martin driver, but very interesting. He's good to Bandcamp there. P3. We'll be happy with that podium.
Dragon!
Dragon's back.
Dragon. Well, as we ran off the evening, just quick thoughts from yourself, T-Mac, and then Trin.
That was a really good race. I think one of the main talking points, especially in the midfield, was those people pitting after the safety car onto the softs. Maybe could have been a few more spots if they didn't pit, but yeah, good race all around.
Yeah, those pit stops from the mid pack were very, very interesting. I mean, I think that caught us all by surprise there. So, but no, very good race from all. Pepsi again dominating. So, off to Silverstone next in England. So we'll see how we go there. Could be another tight one, another big gap. Who knows? But
well,
again, thanks everyone for tuning in.
We will be back. Do we have Friday series this week, or is that not on yet?
Not sure, but I think everyone should just keep their eyes peeled. Might get a Twitch notification on Friday for a Friday series up. And again, if you ever want to join AFR, the link is in there.
Yep, so 8:30 Friday. Not happening. Sundays always the same time, 5:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. We will be starting our Tier 3 broadcast for Great Britain. So, from Trin, from T-Mac, from myself, thank you for tuning in.